I was always that kid who was running around in camouflage.
That kid playing soldier laid out the perfect battle plan and went to work. Jim Vica earned a military scholarship. Now he's just months away from earning a degree in economics from Drexel. But the ultimate goal for this 22-year-old ROTC midshipman was just one more physical away.
Yeah, I want to fly for the Navy, so it was just kind of routine.
But the result was very different this time.
He basically tells me I have a hole in my heart, right in the middle.
Bigger than a quarter, must be repaired.
And there's a million things that run through your head, and they're all bad, obviously.
Freaking out, with good reason.
And with time, it can cause irreversible heart failure. Because of the atrial septal defect, that really would disqualify him for military service.
Enter Temple's Dr. T. Sloan Guy, a decorated Army combat surgeon, 3 tours of duty.
In live fire zones where we were being rocketed and mortared on a fairly routine basis.
All kinds of surgery under fire in Iraq and Afghanistan.
We have had some experiences that most people can't even imagine.
The closest visual reference might be the old hit show, MASH.
It was very much like MASH. I mean, it looked almost identical to MASH.
It's where he perfected his robotic surgery skills.
Very high-end robotic minimally invasive surgery requires a surgeon to get out of their comfort zone.
One reason he still suits up in his lucky combat surgical caps.
I have one from each one of my tours.
He wears one for every operation.
And this was the hat that I wore for surgery in Iraq.
First mission for this modern-day Hawkeye, of course, to save Jim's life.
I have the procedure guide here.
That part, he says, would be easy. But to fix it in a way that might save Jim's military dream, a bigger challenge.
I was genuinely thinking they're going to split me open.
Instead, Dr. Guy manned the robot and went inside to repair Jim's heart through a handful of small holes.
It actually started with a military trauma research project funded by the military and by NASA.
The heart patch was processed from Jim's own tissue, not animal or other materials.
They put it in glutaraldehyde, which essentially tans it and makes it tougher and more durable over time.
But is it durable enough to pass the Navy's physical standards?
And then these are the 4 actual incisions.
Hopefully showing nothing more than these small scars.
Here, there was something down in my neck.
But I think the outlook for him is quite good, and he should be able to return to military service.
He put all that and more about how remarkably well Jim's recovering in a letter to the military board.
I suspect that it will be okay.
Just like Jim, Dr. Guy was in ROTC. The military paid for his college at Wake Forest and med school at Penn. So he knows how much Jim could lose as he and sweetheart Devin nervously await the answer.
Yeah. It would be pretty heartbreaking, I'd be really disappointed. It's something that I've wanted, and now it's finally kind of coming to reality. 12 months from now, hopefully I'll be commissioned and with a ship and doing a real job that I want to do.